Good afternoon. Welcome back. We are here again with another segment on building a clear online presence. I am Ebony Rose, a social media consultant and strategist, and I am here to give you tips every day this month at 1 p.m. on how to build a clearer online presence. So before I get started, please make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this with someone who you think is going to benefit, share the whole playlist with them if you think that's going to be helpful. I went live last month as well, and we talked about showing up for your business, and now we are talking about building a clear online presence. Will I be live again next month? Who knows? I don't know. I might shift my focus to something else, like another platform, or, you never know. By the end of this, I may have another topic that I feel really strongly about that I want to continue to go live about, right? So it all depends on the feedback that I get. It all depends on, what comes out in these videos, because a lot of times I get ideas as I talk. So we'll see. But please hit like, please hit share, subscribe, and we are going to get into it. It is Wednesday, and we are going to be talking about a topic. We kind of touched on it yesterday, or we kind of touched on it yesterday. And I wanted to just kind of briefly talk about it today. Like my videos are going to be short. Sorry about my dog. He likes to bark when there's any type of noise going on. So please forgive me. I will be right back. Sorry about that. So sometimes I have to pause. That's the beauty of this. I can pause my recording and then keep going after he's done barking. So I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, so today we're going to be talking about why trends don't work for everyone, right? We talked about this yesterday. Trends are helpful, trends are fun, trends are exciting, and trends can help you with your visibility, right? Trends can help you get your content out there, right? But trends are not for everybody. And, it's not a good idea to do trends all the time. And I think yesterday I even said, like, you could get so caught up in trying to do all the trends that you miss out on your message that you're trying to convey to your audience, right? Trends are built for visibility only, not clarity, right? So you want to make sure that you spread it out, whether you do some trends, 1 month, and then, clarity content the next month, or whatever, mix it up. My point is, do not just stick to trends, and do not do trends like every day, every single day, right? Because if you, and again, my videos are specifically for business owners. They're specifically for people that are trying to have a professional online presence with their business, their brand, right? Something that you're trying to sell to someone, something that you're trying to get people to work with you. And it's okay to do trends. It really, really is. I am not saying don't do them, but they're not for everyone, for every time, for everything. No, we want to continue to be focused this month on building clarity, and not just the visibility part of it, right? Because that is going to come. The visibility is going to come, and you're going to keep hearing me say this throughout the month, that we are trying to build trust with our audience. And the only way we can do that is if we are clear on what we are doing, and we have a good idea of what our audience needs, so that we can put that type of content out, right? Some businesses lose their voice trying to follow trends. So we just talked about that. Okay. That's self-explanatory. Don't lose your voice trying to keep up with the Joneses. Make sure you are sticking to your vision and your mission of your brand, right? If your vision and your mission of your brand does not align with a trend that is currently out, do not do it. Plain and simple, do not do it, okay? Because you don't want to taint your brand either. You want to stay true to who you are and your voice, okay? The character and the integrity that you're building for your brand, right? Trends move very fast, but businesses need stability, right? So again, I think I said this yesterday too. Trends come and go. Trends will be here for maybe like a week or two, maybe a month if you're lucky, but trends come and go, okay? So don't rely on those to build credibility with your brand. Um, you need some more stability. So you're going to need to do some talking head videos where it's somebody from your brand talking about your product or talking about what you do, doing some behind the scenes, mixing up your content. If your brand is somebody that goes live and does all these other things, utilize the different other types of content that you can do so that, when the trends run out, you have something to fall back on. You have something that can keep you stable with your brands, right? Clarity and message matters more than participation. Oh, that one's a tough one. Because we all hear you have to engage, you have to like, you have to share, because that's participation from your audience, right? But you first want them to be clear, right? You want them to be clear. They're only going to participate once they're clear on your message, right? So they're not going to come to your brand page or your business page. Let's say you're talking about something that totally does not even go with your business. They're going to be confused. Okay. So we want to make sure that we're being clear, and then we focus on getting them to participate and getting them to like and getting them to share and all that stuff, right? Not every trend fits every brand. Okay. I can't say this enough. You know the types of trends that are out there. If you are not the type that's gonna sit and dance on your brand and there's a dance trend that's going around, don't do it. Just because you think it's gonna bring you some likes, bring you some shares, bring you some engagement, don't do it. If you have a personal page that you want to experiment with that on, then do that. But for your brand, for your business, I would highly suggest staying away from those types of videos because it can taint your page. It may not look professional. And we don't want to go down that road of being and looking unprofessional. When I had my other brand, I used to go live every Monday, and I had a segment, and I need to find it, on the importance of keeping your business professional. Right now, again, this is not for the content creator that's there for entertainment, that's there to, do the funny things, and even personal pages. Like if you want to do a mixture of business and trends and all of that, that is totally, totally fine. This is for the people that have decided already that this page is going to be professional. This is going to be about my business, my behind the scenes, and strictly that. This is for you. Okay. I don't want it to get twisted that I'm saying, oh, trends are horrible for all brands. That is not the case. That is not what I'm saying. But I want you to know that if you are trying to be professional, if you are trying to come out to look like a thought leader in what you are trying to do, you need to be professional. You need to know what you're talking about, and you need to know that you don't have to do every single trend, because every trend does not fit every brand. Okay, you don't see me on here dancing, you don't see me doing all these other trends. I may do it on a personal page or a different account maybe. But for this page specifically, this is going to be about content. This is going to be about social media. This is going to be about building brands, building people, building confidence. This is going to be an encouraging platform. All my platforms that involve my business and my brand are going to be focused on topics like these. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So not everything that works online works for your business. I want you to take that and take that away with you. Not everything that works online works for your business. So make sure you do weigh the pros and cons. Oh, is this going to work for my brand? Is this going to work for my business? And if the answer is no, don't do it. And trust me, there's so many things out there that you can try that will work for your business. This topic specifically is just to say that some brands don't just don't go with every trend. Okay, every trend does not need to work with your brand, right? So that is all I have for today. Me and my dog Rocco, we will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. I do go live every single day. Please, before you end, this video, like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And again, like I said, I go live every single day at 1 p.m. I would love your feedback in the comments, and let me know if there is another topic that you want to talk about, and I will see you tomorrow.